Hi Year 4, welcome back. So we are learning to blend today, and I'd like you to experiment with colour pencils in the space below. You can blend from one colour to another using the side of your pencil lead. So this is the shading grip. So try and copy me. It's almost like you're holding your dinner knife, and then you're going to, rather than draw with the point of the pencil, you're going to draw with the side of the pencil lead. So that's drawing with the point, that is drawing with the side of the lead. First task then is, can you blend from one colour to another using the side of your pencil lead? And I've started using my normal writing grip so I can press really hard and use a heavy pressure, and I'm getting a really lovely dark red at one end, and then I'm getting lighter and lighter as I go towards the middle of that rectangle. Your pencil will go blunt very quickly, so make sure you keep it nice and sharp so you've got lots of lead to use when you switch to your shading grip, which I'm showing you now. So now I'm starting from the other end with a sharp purple. You can do whatever colours you like. And my lines are very close together. They're squeezed up, not zigzaggy. So then using the shading grip, I'm overlaying the purple to the red, trying to get a really lovely gradual blend. I also switch back to my red colour and I overlay that again. So then 1B, can you blend from dark to light? You should be able to do that if you've managed 1A. And then 1C, experiment in your own way. Or if you found 1A and 1B hard, then try what I'm showing you now. Task 2, on the opposite page, create a colour pencil drawing in the style of Georgia O'Keeffe by copying the flower above into the empty grid below. Use the grid like a map and work square by square. Your success criteria, it needs to be accurate, build up the colour gradually, blend from one colour to another, use different pressures with your pencil to create shadows, and make sure it's detailed. Well done if you've got this far. So on page 11 you need to copy the flower into the grid below. It's numbered 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D across the top, and that has been replicated below. So you should be able to copy it like a map, square by square. So if we look at the box A1 and A2, we're going to try and copy it exactly into those boxes as I'm demonstrating. So that's about halfway across that box, so I know that that petal starts to go down into A2 at about the halfway point. This is tricky, guys, but just give it your best shot. So once you've sketched it out using light lines, you can then start to build up the colour. Notice I'm using my shading grip, my marks are close together and squeezed up, and I'm building up the colour by layering it, making dark areas and light areas, and looking really carefully at the picture above. For more detailed areas, I use my writing grip, and also for the darker areas, just to add that extra pressure. I'm just showing you my mark making technique here. So make sure your marks are sort of following the line of the petal. So once I've built up the colour, I'm then adding that really dark shadow in the centre of the flower. Remember, guys, the aim here is that we are trying to blend gradually. So if you have a pink pencil, you will be winning today. I only had a red and I found a peach. You could use a yellow or an orange, whatever colours that you like, but just please make sure that you're blending from dark to light. Once I've built up my colour, I'm then going to start using a mark making technique to add in some of the details. I've added more shadows into the middle, and then I've used a white colouring pencil, which will really help to blend your colours, and it will also add a little bit of lightness to those tips. Don't worry if you don't have one, it does not matter at all. So for the background, I used a black colouring pencil. I did my edges with my writing grip mostly, and then for the other areas I used my shading grip. Just build up the colour gradually, trying to capture the light. If you notice, the bottom half of the picture is quite dark and it gets lighter towards the top. So try and capture the light by overlaying your colours. If you have a black, a dark green, a light green and a grey, that's fab. But again, just use whatever you've got. So ta-da, it is done. And just make sure, guys, that you're trying to capture that light and the dark shadows as well when doing your background. I hope you feel a bit more confident blending. Well done. Take care.